Next is House District 6A, which includes a portion of western St. Louis County as well as eastern Itasca County. The challenger in the district is Republican Robert Farnsworth.
Hi, I'm Rob Farnsworth, and I'm running for state representative here in District 6A. I grew up here on the Iron Range over in Chisholm. After high school, I attended college in Hibbing before transferring to the University of St. Thomas, where I earned my degree with a double major in history and social studies. A few years later, I earned my master's degree from Mankato in special education. I've been a teacher for about the last 20 years, and I'm also a licensed real estate agent here in Hibbing, where I live with my wife Jamie and our 4 children. I'm running for state representative because I still believe in the Iron Range. There are those who have said that the range is dying and there's no hope for our region. I don't believe that. When I drive through our towns, I no longer see empty storefronts and abandoned lots. I see opportunity. Where there was once a restaurant now closed, I picture an upstart computer programming company. Where there is a burned out building, now an empty lot, I see a new restaurant. Where there's an empty field, I see new housing developments. Where there's an old mine pit slowly filling with water, I see endless recreational opportunities. If we use our imagination, we can picture all kinds of new endeavors on the Iron Range. What if we reimagined economic development on the range? We certainly need to support our current mines and the mines of the future. Mining has been and will continue to be our lifeblood. But if the coronavirus pandemic has taught us anything, it's taught us that many people can and want to work from home. We've struggled to attract jobs to our area. Instead of only trying to attract jobs, what if we try to attract people who already have jobs who can easily work from home right here on the range? To accomplish this goal, we need to partner with the IRRB and other development funds to target 3 main areas. First, we need to provide incentives for developers to build affordable housing. This housing must include single-family homes as well as better options for senior citizens looking to downsize while maintaining their independence. Currently, there's a shortage of single-family homes for sale, especially newer construction. How can we attract people to move here if there aren't homes to buy? Second, we need fast, reliable internet across the range. If people are truly going to work from home on the range, they need to be able to connect to the rest of the world. This will have the added benefit of faster internet speeds for current residents, schools, and businesses. Finally, we need more shopping and entertainment options. When a young family does move here, we want them to stay and become part of the community. I have personally witnessed too many young families move in and then move out because of the lack of what they call things to do. Although we have outdoor activities that many people are seeking, we need to offer more options for those with varying interests, such as indoor athletics and dining options. We know that raising a family in the Northland is the best kept secret in Minnesota. It's time to spread the word that the range is alive and well. Our best days are yet to come. I'm Rob Farnsworth, and I'm asking for your vote on November 3rd.
The incumbent in House District 6A is Democrat Julie Sandstede from Hibbing.
I'm Julie Sandstede. I was born on the range, I live on the range, and the range comes first in every decision I make in St. Paul. My husband Evan and I live in Hibbing with our 3 wonderful children, and this fall marked the 26th year in my career as a school music teacher. For the last 4 years, it has been a privilege and honor to represent District 6A in the Minnesota House of Representatives. During this time, I have worked tirelessly on behalf of my constituency and my district. In government, the only way things get done is when we work together. I have successfully developed strong working relationships with colleagues on both sides of the aisle in the House and the Senate, and it is these strong working relationships that will be pivotal to the success of the next legislative session, where Minnesotans will expect us to do more with less. For that reason, I am seeking re-election this year, and I ask for your vote. As part of a large family, I learned many important life lessons. Negotiations were a way of life for the 9 of us, and we learned that there is more than one side of a story to a story, and not one person has all the answers. Differences of opinions and disagreements were a daily part of living in my home, but at the end of the day, we realized that we did what was best for our family, and this lesson has served me well in the legislature. While opinions may oftentimes not align, we must listen to one another and commit to consensus for the betterment of all. In just a few short months, my husband and I will welcome our first grandchild. The well-being of this region and the state of Minnesota means more to me now than ever before, and that is why I will continue to fiercely advocate for the mining and timber industry and the schools, communities, and families that benefit by their presence. These resources are the backbone of our economy, and we have a responsibility to extract, process, and develop these materials using the highest standards in safety and environmental stewardship, which is exactly what we do here in Minnesota. I proudly stand with labor and the unions who protect their workers' rights. I'm proud to have advanced the work around earned sick and safe time and the legislation I introduced to extend unemployment benefits for more than 380 key TAC employees who were furloughed indefinitely. I've boldly called on the governor to reconsider the decision to close MCF Togo and Willow River and garnered the help and support of my colleagues. As a result, the House of Representatives held a hearing, and I fully anticipate that the funding deficit driving this decision will be resolved in a supplemental budget bill later this month. I'm a defender of the Iron Range's way of life, including our values and our traditions of a high-quality education, hunting and fishing, preserving our lands and waters, pride in our home communities, and honoring those who serve and protect us every single day. I was raised in a community that practiced common sense, and my parents taught me to stand up for what is right. You can be assured that my vote in St. Paul is reflective of this district. Finally, COVID-19 has turned our lives upside down. From our health to our jobs to our children's education, there remains many unknowns. But one thing we do know is that Minnesota needs an experienced leader to help guide us out of this crisis. And as your state representative, I will give the Iron Range a voice in the state's next two-year budget, where we must make investments in economic recovery for families and small businesses. We have to make investments that are long overdue in broadband and affordable health care. And our next budget must realistically fund children's education, mental health needs, and address disparities. COVID has shown us we need to build stronger communities and healthier communities for all Minnesotans. I'm Julie Sandstead. I'm a proud Ranger who won't back away from hard work or tough votes. I would appreciate your vote this fall. A vote for me is a vote for the range we love and the future we deserve.